Journal Journey, writing prompt number 48. Getting close to 50. Yeah, before we get started, if you haven't checked out Flintlocked yet, please do. Would really appreciate it. It is a pirate comic book that I co-wrote and co-created. Issue 1 is available on Amazon. Just search Flintlocked. Link is below. But, writing prompt number 48. Do you have a love/hate relationship with someone or something? If so, explain. I decided, I've had a lot of videos where I've talked about friends or family or whatever, so I think I'm going to go kind of a different route with this, and talk about something that's, I've on and off been in a sort of relationship with since about 2008, 2009, and that is YouTube. I've had a love-hate relationship with YouTube. Um, you know, I was in high school, 2008, 2009, and, more and more people were putting content online. I had some friends, we started doing a web show we thought would get picked, grow an audience. Obviously, young, didn't realize, kind of started doing that in college with a couple other channels. It wasn't until, I started Entertainment Buffet where I just started doing some sketches and some web shows. And, it's not necessarily YouTube's fault, but there's times where it's very difficult because you can pour hours and hours and of effort and money into projects, into say a short film or a web show or whatever, and things that, like I said, aren't necessarily YouTube's fault cause it to take forever, and then after all your work you throw it up and maybe no one sees it. You could drop a video if you don't have subscribers and then just that's it. You share it to like a handful of people, you get like a dozen views and it just dies. And it's hard and I hate it sometimes because people can just upload like a cat doing a cute thing or someone just falling, and all of a sudden that can get a million views. And it's just like there's people who are, aspiring filmmakers or, people who want to work in television or whatever it may be, and you can have all the skill, you could have good content, you can have, you can study all the things. You can study how to make better thumbnails, how to do better tags and descriptions, and you can go through all the things and could just get no views. The algorithm's hard to figure out. There is no clear way to do it. Kind of like getting into filmmaking or television or many entertainment artistic things. There's no clear-cut way, and you can be at it for years. And I was from like, I'll say around 2010-ish. No, probably 2009. Anywhere from 2009 to 2016, I was just wanting to make one video that would take off. One video that I was hoping if one video gets enough views, maybe it'll help trickle down to other ones, and that's how I saw other channels take off. They have their one thing, but it's not always how it works. I can say now because I was getting so fed up with YouTube that I was done with it. I hated the idea of, I was trying to make content shorter. I was trying to make certain kinds of content. I was doing all this research, looking at analytics, going through all the things, trying to figure out like what do people want to watch and how can I keep their attention, because like people are clicking on the video and clicking away, and it's like they're not even giving it a chance. And like I said, that's not YouTube's fault, but it's just you can get mad at it. You can get very mad at it, and the users, you can get subscribers, and those subscribers could not watch your things. I see channels with millions of subscribers, millions, and then they have a video with 1,000 views, which, sure, 1,000 views, that's a good amount of views, but like 1,000 out of a million, that's that's not as many as you would think. So I think that it's funny. I like to say, I think I talked about it in another video when it comes to my luck, but it was my luck that right around the time that I stopped caring about YouTube and I went away. I wrote and produced a play, and then I got hooked on live stuff. I started doing more stand-up comedy, produced a second play, started producing stand-up shows, and then in 6 months produced, about like 15 different stand-up shows in 3 different, cities. And then when I'm not doing YouTube is when one of my videos from years ago decides to take off. And, if you look at the channel, you probably guess which one it is. And I'm not going to really get into why it took off. I didn't know how, but I've done a little research and I can see how I think it did. And it's funny because it was a total accident. And has it trickled down to some of the other videos? Sure. Some other videos. This one currently has over 3 million views. I have some other videos that have 20,000. But for the most part, I've gained a little subscriber base. I have ads currently as this video is being published. But it's still not over. I've started to watch videos from some YouTubers who I think are doing it more so full time, and it's a lot of hard work. A lot of them joke about not having a life, and so that's this love-hate relationship with YouTube. It's like it gives you hope, it gives you opportunity, but nothing is a guarantee, and you can do all the right things. All you can really do, honestly, my advice, if you're watching this and wondering how to get a video to take off on YouTube, is just try to set yourself up for success, even though it may not come, or it may come in the most random, absurd way possible. Try to make good thumbnails, try to find good subjects, try to make good content, try to find a niche or a specific thing, because I think I've been all over the map a little bit, and I don't know if that necessarily helps, but I've always wanted my channel, the name, Entertainment Buffet, I've wanted to be a wide variety of things that people can find. You may have your interest in the soup bar. You may have some interest in a steak or shrimp or the salad bar, or want some soft serve ice cream. I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we have some form of it. And that's always what I've wanted it to be, was a place where you can just really get all kinds of entertainment. I'm really branching out, and we're really expanding with this advertisement opportunity that we have currently. Really expanding. I'm really hoping that I can start really loving YouTube again, because it's made me bitter over the years. Some people think it's really easy. Think, oh, I just find a thing, a podcast or a web show, and then that'll take off. It's like, sure, do it. Go for it. Let me know how it goes. Maybe you get lucky. Maybe it goes well. Great, good for you. I'm not going to be upset. But it's very possible that you could put a lot of time, a lot of money, and a lot of effort, a lot of energy into something, and nothing come of it. Plan B web series, which you could find here on the channel, that took 3 years. 3 or 4 years, like 5. It was absurd. We started it in 2015 is when we started writing episodes, and I came up with the concept. But between writing all the episodes and then locations, scheduling, casting, constant filtering crew. Then, after like a year or two of shooting, then a year or two of editing, you know. And then when you finally get the editing done, it's like, well, this doesn't even feel like it's good anymore. You know, and there's a lot of things I wish I could change. I really, if I had a real budget, I would make the show that I think it can be. But all of that was done on a minimal budget, or just me spending my spare money on it at the time that I had. So, yeah, this is a long-winded thing. Love-hate relationship with YouTube. I love because it gives opportunity for something to happen, but also we are oversaturated with content. And here I am doing a journal video almost every day, but I'm doing it as an exercise, and I think other people could appreciate the writing exercise if you'd like to follow along, writing along with these journals, or maybe making your own video based on these journals, whatever it may be. Yeah, that's a long-winded answer. My love-hate relationship with YouTube. Hoping to love it. I think I've found a way to do my own work, but also give other people opportunity, and that would be great. We'll be back tomorrow with journal entry number 49.